Hello and welcome, everyone. How are my friends today? And I am doing a reading for this new moon in Libra coming this Monday. Okay? Well, it's the 13th, I believe. Yes, 12th, 13th, cuz. But anyway, I'm excited. I enjoy doing my new moon and full moon videos because I'm all about Luna, and I really believe we should start following the 13 moon cycles in a year instead of a month to month calendar. But that's a whole different topic. Okay, well, welcome. I hope all is well with everyone. I'd like to just start first by thanking all my new subscribers and people who have been watching my latest new vid. And I am going to bring out a love tarot vid for all the signs too. I haven't figured out I'm setting it up, but I'm calling it Love Scenes Forecast. And I think I'm going to drop it first for, well, we'll figure it out. But yes, I think a love tarot reading is justified for all of us. So it's something I want to commit to, so I want to, make sure everything's set up right so that I can make commitment for it, okay? But that's to come too. But thank you, my subscribers and my longtime viewers. You know I love you and adore you as well. So thank you. Well, my Libra friends, when Venus in the house, I get a little crazy good loco, and I love it too. But I got my little notes here for this month, and so let's say, well, first of all, we know Libra's ruled by Miss Planet Venus there. Love, romance. She's can be a warlike goddess also. Pretty much all the goddesses of mythology were, warriors themselves. But it's about balance and harmony, peace, grace, love, sympathy, fairness, tact, diplomacy, equality, justice, courtesy, artistic scenes, artistic sense, need for decisiveness, and partnerships. Okay? And because mainly that was going on, I did bring out my True Love Tarot. For those of you who follow me, I always come back to the True Love Tarot. I, I like this tarot deck. I really do. I think it's worked well for us when we bring it out. And I've kind of been digging my latest deck, the Llewellyn Tarot Companion, which is not a new deck. It's just my latest new deck. I think this deck was written, I want to say 2007. So, no, and that was her fourth printing. Her name is Anna Marie Ferguson. Anna Marie Ferguson. Anyway, I do like it. I like all this. I like this because it's got a lot of, Celtic and like Norse mythology. I love all that. And because Libra is an air element, I had to bring out the unicorns. And also remember the unicorns, my friends, they're the most fierce protectors for us are unicorns, Pegasus, dragons, of course, and the phoenix, okay? So when, never think that unicorns are just whimsical beings. They, as we learned from the last reading, or as we acknowledged, they work with the soul. So that's why they work with the light, right? That's why when we talk, if someone's about to pass for whatever reason, you always tell them to go to the light, okay? Go to the white light. And if they believe in unicorns, tell them, go and look, the unicorn will be there. Because the unicorns work with the white light. That's exactly what they do. And our soul. So we're going to bring them out also. And I've got Archangel Michael here to pick one card out to see what he has to say for us today. Okay? But there were some other little notes I wanted to acknowledge that, with the relationships, what do you value? Okay? We got to start valuing what we do. No doubt about it. We can't just be working at that dead end job and everybody's hating their job. And then you come home and you're hating your life, and that's not going to be a win-win. So that's why we're trying to go within to find who we truly are, what we're born to do, what we're made of, what's in our soul, because the soul knows, okay? And then you bring it with your heart, and you can't go wrong with that. And don't let anybody steer you off your where you're going, okay? Because that's the problem. Many people, even our own family members, no, you can't do that. Oh, you don't want to do that, or you know, as long as you harm no one, and you move forward with your heart and your soul consciousness, it's all going to be happening. And then transformation came up. Oh my Lord, transformation! Please, my friends, let's let's start moving forward because the transformation is kind of getting to me now. But and definitely let go of what no longer serves. Okay, just hasta la vista, let it go. If it's not giving you love, if it's not giving you shine, just let it go. You know, okay, you know, until you get it, what you have to do to make it right, or let it go. Okay, let it go, and then go with your heart guide, and of course your intuition. We're all about intuition on this channel. Okay, we want to go with those our intuition, that third eye, our gut, call it what you want, the inner knowing, okay? Tap that. You close your eyes. And you know, sometimes if you want to practice intuition, I do this in my own house. I close my eyes, you know. I close my eyes and I kind of even try to like walk around my house, do things like if I'm a blind person, you know, like take a nail and try to hammer it and see what happens, you know, like with your eyes closed. And then balance is the key too, okay? So balance. So, and, it's about releasing what no longer serves and, you know, improve our relationships. And Venus is in the house. So, you know, just we're about peace and love. Peace and love is waiting for all of us, okay? But we have to work within ourselves. And we really, I know we've been talking about this, we really have to love who we are, okay? We can't be just the doormat for others, okay? No, 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 no. And we can't be one of those that does everything for everybody and then you go to bed with, oh, I wish somebody helped me with this. You know, no, no, no. You ask. You know, just like with the angels in the higher realm, we have to ask for their help. So you ask your family, your friends, or even a stranger to help you if that needs the calling. Okay? But just remember, it's all about, you know, lovely Venus and in the house. And if anyone is a powerful goddess and you have that planet ruled, my dear friends, then go for it. Okay? Just go for it. Okay, so let's see how this reading unfolds for your new moon. And new moons are always about new beginnings, too. So it's a wonderful time to let go of all the people that have been kind of, you know, giving you the ring around. And we're actually we're in October 2015, flying by. Uh, Please, you know, at least make this a realm that for this coming 2016, you're going to be more in your power, okay? You're going to take back your power and you're going to rule by your power because your power is sincere and full of love and full of virtue, okay? Positiveness. You're here to help improve this planet, okay? And healing. But we have to heal ourselves before we can heal anything else, okay? So just I know we can do it. I know so much is going to be starting being released and revealed, okay? So release what no longer serves you, and the revealing will be coming, okay? To make it all good for everyone, okay? All right, my dears, get comfortable and deep breathing. And please, 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 all of you who have been following me for a while now, please take that time to relax. Half an hour. We can all take half an hour. It behooves our cells to regenerate. And it also allows the messages to come. It's the time you say, I'm going to talk to the higher realms. Okay? That's what it is. You say, I'm going to take half an hour to an hour to talk to the higher realms. And whoever those may be in your world, whether it be your grandmother, whether it be, Goddess Venus, whatever it is, you start gaining wisdom that we can all do. We're all born to do it. We're all souls, okay? In a human body. And all souls, that's how they connect, okay? All right. So get comfortable, whether you're sitting down, get relaxed, but make sure your body's right and you're not slumping and lazy. We're here to, improve ourselves, okay? So let's take a deep breath. Exhale slowly. And again, just take a deep breath. And exhale slowly in control. And let your mind think of what you're wanting to see unfold. Okay, this card. I didn't pick this card, but I can sense it wanted to come. So I'm going to make this card a bonus card, okay? Okay, I saw this card also. Okay, we got two bonus cards today. A pairing. Because that one just kind of like weak. All right, again, take a deep breath. Okay, we've got some unicorns with us today. Put a little heart on it today. I forget the name of this stone, but I like it. I have to study the crystals a little more. Okay, my dears, well, we have 9 cards on the table here. And bless you all. And thank you for watching. And let's see what this new moon in Libra has to say for all of us. Well, we have a charmer here on the table. The Prince of Cups, the Prince of Hearts, the water sign, okay, the emotional sign. And he's a court card already coming through. So, the court cards have to deal with, who's ruling, the ruling people there. And it's young blood because he's a prince. So definitely, we've got the water signs already. I like that to come up. I really do. Because we were talking about, with Libra, it's about the relationships and partnerships. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it is. And here we have a charmer. Doesn't have to be, it's more of a romance, but obviously somebody who, even in business could charm the money away from you. So you got to watch out with some of those too, right? Okay, well, so far we've got the water emotions coming through. Ooh, and we got the Ace of Gems, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And there's a reward, how this card describes this, but the aces are obviously about new beginnings, but it's always about what you can do. Like there's going to be an abundance factor coming. Because this is also the Pentacles, okay, the Earth sign, the Pentacles, stones in some decks. But this tarot deck uses the gems as the ace. But yeah, we'll come back to the cards. I'll pick them all up first and then we'll see. But that's another nice card. And isn't it wonderful when we are rewarded after we have worked hard towards a goal that we know comes from our heart and soul and gut and sweat and tears, okay? And that's what it's all about. There's no free ride, people. Life is not easy, okay? No. But when you work for it with integrity, rewards of abundance come. Princess of Shells, my. Well, I don't know. I see kind of like a mating here. And it might bring a reward too, because we got both the prince and princess here. So now I'm going to say that we do have a little romance going on. And because we have the younger blood, say it's a new kind of romance, okay? It's not one that's been, already existing. Yes. So if anyone out there is, meeting someone for new or is just in a new relationship, will consider that, for this new moon, I would pray on it because it seems like the universe is saying, yeah, there's a romantic and there's a female who is sitting by the shore, you know, like thinking of romance, and then there's a charmer out there looking for romance too. So, as long as it's healthy, and we did pull the reward abundance card in the respect of pentacles, resources, values. So it seems like it's all legit so far. That the both of you are kind of solid in your position of finances, and even if you're starting something new, because you're young blood here, it's going to bring you rewards. Okay, so I kind of like that so far. Yeah, I do. Knight of Wands. Boy, we got the court cards today. That's kind of wild. 3 court cards have come through, and now this is the Knight of Fire. The wands, the staffs, the spirit. Okay? And he's another one. He's like one of my favorite knights because he's a true badass. I like it that way. Yeah. So he's usually coming for glory. Okay? Coming for glory, the Knight of Wands is. Very interesting. Yes. And he's not one to back down because he wants to become the King of Wands. No doubt. No doubt. So that's wild, but good. Okay, so I like that. So we've got two, the, the prince and the knight. I mean, they're kind of in the same lineup there. Oh, look at that. I got a double whammy card coming. I like to put these, whatever extra cards they leave in a deck, and I like to use them so I can pull out another card. So let's pull another card from the same Llewellyn deck and see what the double whammy card is for this reading. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. I just thought I felt something in the middle. Let's take it from the middle. Okay. Okay. And I'm kind of glad I brought out a little heart to put on the cards because so far we got some romance. Oh my Lord, we do have it. Look at this double whammy. I'm sorry when I get emotional, people, but this is my favorite card of the whole freaking tarot. And I kind of knew to pick from the middle. It's like I can touch and feel things. It's wonderful. Wonderful. We'll definitely read about this card. But now the Two of Cups is, I'm going to say for this reading so far, totally a romance here of kind of like a lifetime. This romance, not only can you be romantic together, you can work together, you can do business together, you can see, that a resource reward business card is here. And so yes, but I still feel this is a new romance coming. But if you are, happily married for 20 years and you run a business, more power to you. Double whammy it. Go on a cruise somewhere and celebrate. Okay. No, this is wonderful. This is powerful. There's romance and love. And for the new moon in Libra, how appropriate. Gorgeous. I can't even say that I that's why I pull random cards, because I like to be surprised. I like to see what's going to happen. And I like to do it randomly for you to see that I pick them randomly. But when they come out like this, that's when you know there's a higher power. Okay. You just know it. You just know it. Wow. That's super cool so far. No doubt about it. There's love in the air here. But I just love that it's love that you can even partnership with your lover. Because not many couples can work with their lovers, you know. It takes a dynamic coupling to do that. But no doubt, if you can run a business, even if you've been married and you guys are considering running a business together, yes, yes, I would say yes. Oh my Lord, help me. Oh my God. I took my glasses off because I'm all crazed up. And let me see what I got going on here. Seven of Cups. Okay, well, we got more water emotions here. So you see, and I have to now believe that this is a new budding uh, relationship in the respect, because this is the sevens is about um, change, but it's also a very highly spiritual number. Okay, and this card, the Seven of Cups, is usually that you have so many thoughts in your mind. You know, you have so many emotional thoughts going on, and you're not certain which way to go. Well, that's okay, because as the reading is unfolding, this is all young blood here. Young, okay? You're new to the game. Let's say it that way. You're new to the game, but it doesn't mean that you can't make the right choices, okay? And because you do have some choices here. But why not just, you know, like when we cook, right? We don't work with one seasoning, right? We cook with many ingredients, you know, to spice it up. So just embrace them all, okay? Embrace all your emotions, because you can see we have love here, and then we have peace here, thoughts. And then the serpent is usually about, I think about spiritual ways too. And then we have a castle here because you're thinking about your home front. And then this looks like, I'm not sure what this one is, but I'm assuming it's like worldly goods or things like that, and intelligence. And here we got the dragon here for the fire spirit element. So you don't even have to think of them one at a time. Bring them all together. Okay, that's what metaphysics is all about anyway, right? We work with the earth, air, fire, water, and the spirit all at once. Okay, and yes, you can divide it up, but really, that's what alchemy and metaphysics is all about. You take all these dynamics and you gain power of the wisdom that evolves. And you got the little butterflies here too. Transformation, transformation. Yowza. Wow. True friends stick together no matter what. Isn't this beautiful? And I love this image by Elizabeth Kiley. Beautiful image, best friends. And I love it when I pick a card that's the author chose to make the deck cover. So you know that, well, I know that the universe is saying, Shabangi, okay? Because this holds more power in the deck. And the back of the deck is real cute too. These are Doreen Virtue's cards, by the way. But best friends. So you can see that no doubt about it, that you will be working with a best friend, and this best friend could be a romantic partner too. And if you have a romantic partner that is your best friend, and you're thinking about running a business, yes. Okay? Wonderful. True friends stick together no matter what. And that's what the soulmate, the twin flame relationship is about, which I'm not going to go too deep into that right now. But even a soulmate, you know the other soul, like you get connected. And that doesn't even have to be romance. That's what the Two of Cups is about also. You know, yes, this reading is totally a romantic one. I mean, I see that. I feel it. But it's more like, a soulmate can be, you and your son, or you and your daughter, or, that kind of thing. You just know you've known each other. You're a best friend. How wonderful, how lovely for this Libra reading. I'm 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 so happy that it's hitting the Libra. Hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. Wonderful. Okay? Make those changes, okay? And even if you're thinking about, oh, I don't know which route to go, I don't know, don't worry about it. That's why we talk about metaphysics, okay? Just work with every little ingredient at a time. But just know you can work all together with it. And we were just saying it's time to release and let go, okay? That's how we opened up the reading, okay? Let it go. What no longer serves us, let it go. And I know I'm not, all the readers talk of this. Let it go, okay? And now it's confirmation. Hello, but goodbye. And we have new blood here. There's new associations to come. Okay? So if the old ones have hurt you or not, they're not bringing you this joy that we're seeing on this table or this charm, you know, or romance or giving you energy of like a knight and a prince, then let it go. Okay, let it go. Listen to your true feelings. Here we go. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. We were just talking about that. You have to come from your soul, okay? Come from your heart, come from your gut, so that you know when you make your own decisions, you're right on, okay? And when you pray and work with the higher Lord, you know, and the higher realm, and who you trust, God, Jesus, whoever, whatsoever your background, what if you're from India, the Hindu realm, whatever pantheon you work with, as long as you believe and it makes you feel righteous and good, you go for it. But don't let, even if it's your own blood family in the respective, don't let anyone try to put you down. Okay? All right? Because trust me, you know, they'll be gone. They'll be gone. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. Okay? We don't have to do anything wrong for us anymore. We can do everything right for us. Okay, and I'm going to pick up these cards right now because oh boy, and we got a big guy right here, a major arcana. Very nice, the Hierophant. Well, isn't that fabulous? I have to say there can be a marriage coming, a partnership of a marriage because the Hierophant can marry you. He's like, a priest kind of position. And in some traditional tarot decks, he's known like a pope. So, he can marry you. So, no doubt, this reading is definitely a romantic partnership. Even marriage can be coming through. Very, very interesting. And curiosity, start a project related to something you're curious about. Okay? So, and this is a project for you from your own thoughts, what's coming from in your mind, what maybe you're even channeling or getting, or boop, this idea pops in your head. Okay? But let it come from you. Okay? Let it come from you. Start a project related to something you're curious about. Okay? So, whatever that may be for you, go for it. Okay? And start it. And this is all new moon in Libra, new beginnings. So, start the new. Okay? Start the new. Interesting. Well, I got to pick up this double whammy card first. I got to pick up this Two of Cups because I know that I can tell with the Charmer coming here um, and the resources to reward what's coming. Uh, Looks beautiful, definitely. And the romantic princess is here. And I will read from the True Love Tarot also because they write their book. They're a married couple. Well, they're a couple, but they use their original names. I'm not certain if they're married, but they are a couple. Amy Zerner and Monty Farber. And they've written another tarot deck. I have it, but I never bring it out because the cards are real small and you can't see them on the video too much, so I don't bring them out. But let's bring out the double whammy card from the Llewellyn deck. And the reason why I went with the Llewellyn deck, because this is the Emperor and Empress, and this is the Lover's card in this deck. This is the Lover's card. And it's beautiful because this is a true Emperor and Empress. Her name was Helen, the Helen Highway, the Highway of Helen that Rome built, that it still exists today. This brick road or this stone road that Romans built back to I don't know, I don't want to say the wrong year, 2,000 plus years ago, but it still exists today, and it's about, I mean, it's so long, it's like miles and miles and miles. It's just amazing stuff. But that's a true story based on this coupling here. That's why I like this book, because these are the archetypes are true archetypes, written of them. You can read about them. Okay, so I'm on the wrong side. So let's see. The two of I'm still kind of blown away that what hard reading for love came through. And that's wonderful. That's see, because in case of you all are new to my channel, I like to harness energies. That's what I think I do best. I harness energies and I try to feel what's going on. So, okay, this little card just plopped down for some reason. So let's put it up. I guess it wants me to bring it out to read it. So I'll bring it out to read it because it just fell down. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we got the Two of Cups as the double whammy, and the image is just beautiful itself, I think. Okay, the Two of Cups, romance, love, attraction of opposites, union, magnetism, dance of courtship, entwining energies, sparks, the flow and grace of a natural match. Oh, I like how that reads, a natural match, forming emotional bonds, sharing, stability and give and take, balanced ebb and flow of emotions, curiosity, affection, and excitement, most often symbolizes a romantic partnership, but may refer to a friendship or alliance with an emotional component and compatibility of a kindred polarity, engagement or marriage. Okay, engagement or marriage. Well, now we gotta go to the talisman. I'll just read about him because that's what I meant when I saw him come through. Well, he can marry y'all. Okay, and I got little goosebumps going on. I'm telling you, this is a strong one, my friends. Okay, a strong one. So for those of you, you know, and really, it's beautiful that it came in Libra. I just find that just excellente, excellente. Okay, so let's see what the Hierophant has to say. And like I said, in traditional tarot, he's sort of like the and the Taliesin. They're calling him the Taliesin. The historical Taliesin was a bard with a powerful personality. And I don't want to read all this, but anyway, you know, he's a high up. He's got authority. Okay, let's just say it like that. Okay, but if you are looking for a marriage and you feel that it's there for you, I think they want it for you. Okay, upright, authority, an advocate of tradition, society structuring code, the establishment, orthodox behavior, adhering to tradition, religious authority, a keeper or guardian of knowledge, initiation, instruction, the expectation of the outside world, education, following an established path, benefiting from the strength of a group or tradition, the comfort of one's roots, guidance, clemency, religious or educational institutions, ritual, ceremony, and performance, a wedding or public alliance, religious or spiritual inclination, morals and ideals, mediator, interpreter, mentor, official faith and custom, accepting a hierarchy, depending on surrounding cards, can represent repression and the challenge of a system or of conventional wisdom. A person with the power to advance, challenge, or wrong another. Woohoo! Well, we're not taking that route today. I'm going to take the marriage route for all of those of you because we got the double whammy here. How beautiful. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah, yeah. And I got to read about the prince. And we know this night, I don't know, I might bring him out. What time am I on? Oh, I'm already at 34. Boy, this one went fast for me, people. But let's read about these two real quick because it all started with them. And I have to say that it can be a brand new relationship that can turn, you know, develop into even a marriage because we got this young blood here. Okay? Um, and these are back to back, so that's really interesting too. You know, we've got not the Prince of Wands and the Princess of Shells. We got the two water babies here, so that's really cool. Okay, so the prince came out first. I'm going to read him first, okay, and then I'll read the princess. But I know I have to read them so because So many people are always wanting to know about the love factor in their relationships. And since they came through, and we got the Two of Cups and the Hierophant who can marry you, we got to know what we're trying to say here with the Charmer, okay? The Prince of Shells upright has his back to us, symbolizing he has rejected conventional notions of what is right and proper. His hunting horn hangs strangely limp in his hand, its bell turned down toward the ground, signifying he doesn't want his ways or whereabouts known. Okay, well, let's pay attention now. You are about to meet or explore taking on the qualities of a person like the Prince of Shells. He may seem fey, strangely innocent, or merely flirtatious, but he is actually a Don Juan, skilled beyond his years in the ways of love. He acts boldly on his romantic, sensual, and sexual impulses and explores them in ways most people are too inhibited to even imagine. His bohemian lifestyle is attractive to those who romanticize its unrestricted, goalless hedonism, but even the prince will admit anything done to excess becomes boring. Oh my. Be charming to others regardless of their sex, while still expressing a romantic, poetic view of life in your unique way. An extremely imaginative or provocative person, you or another, may introduce you to an exceptional drama loving circle. You may enjoy investigating alternative healing or spiritual teachings together. Your group's unusual interests will attract invitations and new contacts. Explore your sexuality carefully. You may be tempted to party with reckless abandon. Keep everything secret from those not ready to hear. Okay, so, well, we don't want, that's the other thing. You know, we don't need the Don Juans, but he's a young boy. All men are like that, aren't you? Yes, yeah. But let's see what the prince is, because then that's the thing about the women. We are romantic, we want the Cinderella story to happen, but we always have to watch out. There's not a wolf, right? Right? There's not a wolf out there. And the Princess of Shells. The Princess of Shells upright is drying her hair after a dip in the ocean, symbol of humanity's collective unconsciousness. A male seahorse, the only species where the male gestates their young, and he carries the babies, yes, he bears the babies, has come to tell her the surprising news he is pregnant. The princess bursts into tears, feeling loving pride and the anticipation of future pain and suffering. She confides in her friends that she too longs to find a gentle, child loving partner with whom to create a family. You will encounter or find yourself acting like a young, sensitive, empathic woman whose heart rules her head. Being an incurable romantic in love with love and always seeking a romantic encounter will benefit you now. You may feel inexperienced and not ready for the responsibilities that come with a serious relationship, but it is time to try. Communicate tender feelings, hunches, and dreams. Read or write romantic stories or poems. You are pregnant with romantic ideas and idealized fantasies and fertile in every way. Be careful if you don't want to have a child. Use protection, my friends. Psychic intuitions, yours and maybe that of an intuitive counselor, will enable you to navigate uncharted waters. This intuitive ability is always available to help you sort relationship problems, yours and your friends. We continuously learn the lessons of love. You may be pleasantly surprised. Okay, well, my Libras, with Libra ruling Venus, no doubt we got all this love going on, okay? But Venus, and Aphrodite, oh my God, she had so many lovers, right? Well, like back then in the ancient times, it wasn't really about marriage, there wasn't really marriage, it was all about partners, infidelity. I don't think marriage came until down thousands of years later, but nonetheless, we all know when we love one person, okay? And I believe that because the talisman and the Two of Cups are here, this is really more of a relationship of union, committed union, okay? but it's young. It looks like a young, and yes, you might have your thoughts all over the place, okay, but nonetheless, just the reading has come through. Someone is coming, and there's resources to be rewarded in the partnership. That's what I'm feeling. I mean, I really feel that, and even if you're married in a loving relationship and you're considering doing some things together in a business sense, yes, affirmative. Go for it. Go for it. Okay? Go for it. And I do want to read, I'm going to bring the knight out because he's like my badass and I love him. But the best friends are here. Uh, and so you see this young blood. It's like anybody who falls in love young. Everybody's different. You're not the king and queen yet. Okay? So you're going to have to go through some steps. But it's a genuine match here. It even read it. And a marriage match. So, keep it open, and keep it open that we make it for a committed relationship. Listen to your true feelings, okay? Listen to the true feelings, because it's here, and release what no longer serves, okay? Hasta la vista to the old. Goodbye. Ciao. We don't We're looking for new fun, new new enjoyment. Okay, now the Knight really of Wands is my favorite. He's my favorite young blood. Okay, but he's a Don Juan. Oh la la, no doubt about it. Yes, he's a playboy. This is the playboy in the deck. But you gotta find them very interesting, I have to say. The Knight of Wands, a quick, clever man with a sense of humor, one with an unusual way of looking at life, recognizing patterns and opportunities missed by others. He is somewhat unpredictable, making for stimulating company. A man who inspires with his enthusiasm and a gift of language. A gift of language, which sometimes can be BS, my dear, so just pay attention. A considerate and loyal person, a journey or change of residence, and your instincts are sound. Okay, so use the intuition. Intuition came up in 3 different cards, if I'm correct. Okay, so about our intuition, that's why we just gotta tap that higher realm. Why you definitely have to take that half hour to an hour every day. Okay, every day, and think what's going to be happening. Okay, think it out. And I'm gonna pick one card from Archangel Michael, but I want to do curiosity because it kind of came down, and I want to know why. Maybe they want me to read a little bit more of what curiosity means, because obviously it can be also with the curiosity if a new lover comes through for you, male, female, whatever it may be, your way, a new mate. Let's call him a new mate. Um, you know, to keep your curiosity open. Okay, just let's keep it open. Start a project related to something you're curious about. What do you wonder about? What would you like to learn about? Your curiosity is like a roadmap that helps you know your soul's preferred direction. You're naturally curious about areas of life that are related to your divine mission, which is the big reason why you came to Earth. Okay? And that's what we're trying to do. Why we want to tap the higher realm and work with our intuition, work with our gut. So we're not wasting time on dead end jobs and dead end relationships that bring us pain and sorrow. And it doesn't move us forward. It brings us headache, okay? Angst. So let's start working from our true core self. Watch your thoughts and actions to get a better sense of where your curiosity lies. Notice any topics that really excite you. Observe what you do in your spare time. Watch what grabs your attention about other people. Your close friends and family members can also offer their observations about your areas of curiosity. For instance, you are fascinated by science, animals, the weather, fashion, swimming, Egyptian history, or some other area of life. This card asks you to start a special project that allows you to learn more about this topic. Make the time to read about the area related to your curiosity. Interview experts who are working in the field. Create an experiment or science project to help you learn more. In other words, use your curiosity as fuel to drive you forward toward a better understanding of yourself and your world. Okay, and that's so authentic in the respect that, I think this kind of love, romance, partnership can come, your way to all of our ways when we genuinely know who we are within. Because it's like the universe is saying, okay, they're aligning into their soul mission. This one's aligned into their soul mission. And then we'll bring them together. I believe in that, okay? I believe in that. Yes, I believe. And now that so many of us are now really getting that, and I think that's how the universe is going to start working with most of us. We're just going to all be puzzled in together to put it in that beautiful picture. I'm feeling that. So listen to your true feelings, my friends. Listen to your true feelings. And let's see what Archangel Michael's true feelings are for today. But yes, wow, this was a nice love reading for Libra in the house. And Venus, planet Venus. And Mercury went direct, right? I think so. So it's all good. Oh, this one right here. This one right here. Okay, let's see what this one right here has to say. Guarded and protected. Beautiful. Thank you for protecting me, my loved ones, and me. Ensuring that we're safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. Okay, how wonderful. So my dears, take that time, half hour, 45 minutes, you know. If you want to put some calming, soothing music, now there's businesses now that are allowing their employees to take a half hour naps. Well, they got these pods, these environmental pods. You sit in there and it gives in like music and things, and they allow you to rest now. I think it's fabulous. Okay, so but anyway, here and with Archangel Michael saying he's guarding, protecting you, I totally believe this is a love reading where if you are about to meet someone or you have just met someone and you feeling righteous about it, I think you're being guarded in this way because I think you have to be a spiritual person to get these kind of relationships. Okay, I really do. For what's coming, what came through in this reading. Okay. Wow. Well, that was fun. I'm just going to read for the last one. And if anybody was worrying, the situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving the situation in a divinely perfect way. I love Archangel Michael. One day I'm going to go to Glastonbury tour, to his tower, and I'm going to film it and put it on YouTube. Love you all, my dears. Remember, just take us day by day, step by step, but love you first. Gain your wisdom first, and then you will see how they respect you much more. Love to everyone. Get out there in that new moon, light those candles, say a prayer, and start your new projects, new beginnings. They're here for you, and they'll bring you the love of your life you're in tune with your own alignment. They'll align you with that romantic partner that you've been beseeching. Adios. Ciao.